Hey everybody, good to see all of you. We're gonna have a wild one today. It's gonna be a lot of fun. One more time around. This is Simeon from PraiseTracks.com, and just so happy to be with you guys. A lot of sales going on. If you are if you suffer from trichodecaphobia, Spitfire Audio has a remedy for you. Just use Flash 40 on 40% off. And also UBI is having their sale, what they call their Lucky Weekend sale. So make sure you check that out. Okay, yeah, I like, okay, no, he tricks me with this particular, so he keeps going to that C sharp minor 7, and sometimes he does a major, so I think this is the major part. Here we go. Nope, he's still doing the, we gotta get to that major part. Nothing like a diatonic scale. Here we go. There he goes. Okay, let's fade this out. Welcome, everybody. Lots of sales to deal with your trichodecaphobia. You know, some people are afraid of a certain number and, you know, wow. And of course, today, let's see, today we are going beyond the Pianoverse. Beyond Pianoverse. So, so yeah, I was just something about the Pianoverse Yamaha CF3 that just cuts through, and that's why I've been using it, kind of starting it off with the with these jams that we have up front. And those are just so much fun to kind of get me into the groove. And so let's just see what's going on. Let's see who's here. Mike, good to see you. David Siddell, Frank, David Siddell, Frank Bell, Thomas, and Steph. And Steph, actually, this is a little blue. So yeah, I'm just trying to switch it up here. But something about the CF3 with in Pianoverse, it just kind of it just cuts through. It's just got that sparkly Yamaha bite. So yeah, a lot of sales going on. Sonic Cinema, yes, and okay, yeah, and with the Spitfire sales, yeah, sometimes they do have exclusions. So make sure that you, yeah. I can see clearly now the shirt is blue. Yeah, sometimes these cameras kind of get a little crazy, but I've been using my Starry Night glass that my dear wife uh, gifted me for a very special day, and it's really cool. These things keep things hot and cold like you wouldn't believe. So yeah, we got a lot to cover today, but I wanted to just go just a little beyond the Pianoverse, and I've got something really amazing to show you that I just discovered. And with Pianoverse, I keep saying this over and over again because the way that they recorded it is Chewy looking at you guys. Yeah, there you go. Uh, the way that ikmultimedia prepared these pianos is what makes it work with these spaces. These they had to record it dry. You hear how bone dry this is, and this is using the close mic. They had to record it totally dry because in order for it to interact with the spaces, because in any sample library, wherever the instrument was sampled, that becomes forever baked into the sound. And you can do all kinds of things with it, but you're always going to have that room. If it was recorded at Abbey Road, you're going to have Abbey Road's imprint on it. If it was recorded at Air Studio, you're going to have Air Studio's imprint, or Teldex, or Funk House, or even in your garage, it's going to have an imprint. And so that is why they had to record these dry to make these spaces work. And I've got the space turned all the way down, but this is Studio B. And right away, you just turn up a little bit of that space, and it just brings that character to it. It just imprints the room on the sound. It just becomes a part of it. So let's see. I want to go ahead. Let's pull up the. I've not played much of the Royal Upright, the Y5, and I think this is based on a Yamaha U5. And I'll just load the classic Etudes patch. That just gives us something to start with. Here we go. Yeah. One thing I don't like about the Upright is the release, is those release samples. I mean, so as soon as I load up one of the Upright patches, I've got to turn those way down just to kind of imply it a little bit. And it's got a little interesting tuning. Oh no. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on with this piano with the releases and the harp resonance. Let's go to the mix, and this is the close mic. And this is in the Academy space. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Let's flip the mics. Oh, okay. Yeah, with that sustain pedal, the variable sustain pedal just will trigger that, and then that triggers the the harp resonance. So I've got to be careful of not to touch that too much, because it's not an on-off switch; it's variable. So that way we can get half pedaling, which Pianoverse supports. So This is the Academy space. Yeah. And you know what? It did have the back microphones selected. So yeah, yeah, I've got to keep my foot on that pedal. So let's see. This is the close mic, and these are right over the keys. Here we go. I tend to really go for that close mic a little bit more. And I'm going to turn off the harp resonance because it kind of starts getting muddy. Because it's almost like a convolution effect in a way, and not so much a sympathetic resonance effect. So when we have it turned up all the way, you can hear when you hit the pedal, it brings it in, and it's more like a reverb effect or like another convolution effect. So I hit a chord and I push down the sustain pedal, and you hear the harp resonant come in. And the thing is, it does not cut off from the previous notes, so that's why it kind of gets muddy. And so that's why, like, the releases and the harp resonances on this particular piano, I tend to just really put them just very, very low and let the space kind of do the work. And we can just hear how that works. And let's go to the ballet studio. And then I'm going to show you something amazing. Now let me turn the space down a little bit. Okay, Jeff, what piece was that? You never know. You never know around here. I was kind of doing something, just kind of like etudish or something. It reminds me of a trip to Vermont that it's the Newhart theme. It's a, yeah. And Henry Mancini, Henry Mancini wrote that theme for the Newhart show. That is after it's after this one. That's the original Bob Newhart, and then we've got and that's the Newhart show. Yeah, but that kind of puts you in that Baroque mode. Yeah, that sounds kind of, that's about right. But yeah. And that ballet studio has a really specific tone to it. Okay, so this is what I was working with like last week, and it's just kind of like I'm going, And this was something that I originally had thought about when thinking about the spaces. Oh yeah, I'm still rocking the shorts. Yeah, I mean, I'm like in thermal denial sometimes when we're transitioning from the seasons. Don't want to get anybody too excited. But when I first just started playing with Pianoverse and hearing how dry everything was, it was like, um, I've got to see what it would do in Vienna Symphonic Library's Mir 3D. And if you've not heard of Mir 3D, this is like it's just like an incredible. It takes convolution and the idea of convolution to such a different level that it just really has been blowing my mind. So what I want to do, I'm going to pull up. I'm going to pull up the Bosendorfer. I'm going to pull up the Bosendorfer, and let's see. Let's do the pure. Let's see the natural. Yeah, I'm going to pull up the natural, and the load time. It might take. Load times on Pianoverse take a while, about 45 seconds or so, and so you can just see that. Okay. Yeah. It gives me a reminder to take a drink. Yeah, and Nate, good to see you. Yeah, this is going to blow your. I mean, it blew my mind, and I'm just like getting started. Yeah, so Nate, this controller that I have, I've been using this for several weeks, and this is a Casio PXS 7000, one of their Privia digital pianos. And Casio, I'm just again just so grateful for the support. They sent this to me to use in the studio, and I'm gonna try to do some fun things with this outside of the studio. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, just trying this for a little while. I still have the SL88 and going to be bringing that back in, and I can't wait to do that. And BF, good to see you. And Roby from AudioFire got in touch with me, and so we're going to get Blent pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. And it's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, but I've been following you on VI Control, and just hope you are doing well. And the action on this is really good. What I would characterize it, it's not as heavy as the SL88, and it's got a little more, I guess, bounce to it. It's a little faster, so you can do this kind of stuff a little bit easier. Because the SL88, the action is a little heavier, it takes time for that key to rebound. So I just now I've got the SL88 Grand, which has the wooden key bed, and that is heavier. It took me a while to get used to that. It took me a while to get used to that, but what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at something from VSL later, but let's see. Yeah, this is the Bosendorfer. This is the Bosendorfer, and this is in just the natural. I think the Academy is usually their default, but we're going to turn that all the way off. And let's see what microphone mix we have. We've got the close mic. I'm going to go ahead and switch this to the coincident mic. That is coming at it from the side. And this is completely dry, and this is what's going to make this work. This is what's going to make this work. What if we wanted to put this in the Synchron stage? Now VSL has. Here we go. I've got to figure out how to get that pedal to, because you barely touch it. You can barely touch it, and it does its thing. So here is Mir Pro 3D, and we've got so many different rooms and venues that we can choose. And so I'm just going to go for it here. let's put this in. And I went ahead and downloaded all the packs that I could download. VSL was so kind to send me access to these to just experiment with. And, and so what we're going to do, let's just go with Synchron Stage wide. And this is just so crazy. So what this allows you to do, it allows you to take your instruments and place them inside of these different venues. And so I'm going to load this up, and I'm going to select the down mix, and we can have different mics and that kind of thing. But now we can look and see this, and you can hold control and rotate this. So here is where PIANOVERSE is. So I've got PIANOVERSE kind of like in the center of the studio of Synchron Stage. Now this is where all the VSL libraries, the Synchron libraries, were recorded. And so what I can do, it's in the center here. So I'm going to, yeah, we're just going to go down a little bit of a rabbit hole for just a second, but it's just amazing. So let's see what we've got going on. So we've got an insert that we can insert the mere send. It sends this to the server. And let me just pull this up some more. And we can blend the room. And now watch what happens. Yeah, this is the PIANOVERSE Bösendorfer Natural Grand inside of Synchron Stage A. And what we can do, we can take it and we can move it over here. And we can move it over here. And you can hear it just kind of doing its thing. And my friend Ben is in the chat, and yeah, so I am just I am just such a noob at this, but I'm an excited one at that, just to see the possibilities. So yeah, so you can upscale a mono signal to stereo, surround, Atmos, and it's incredible. Unfortunately, Cakewalk does not support multi-channel audio, so I'm going to do some more experimentation with probably Reaper or Cubase to get some binaural things happening. But I'm just the idea that we can do this is incredible. And so we've got this, and we can pull it. I like to pull it over kind of to where the Synchron Bösendorfer was recorded, and we can take this. Yeah, let's see. There's just so much going on. And let's see. Yeah, so there's the 3D, and we've got different positions, the conductor position, or it can go to the sidewall. And I've got a secondary mic. I'll just turn that off. So we've got that mic position right there, but we can even move that around if we wanted to. We can put it right in the very center here. It's incredible. And we can change the direction of the source. We can pan it, and we can make the stereo field wider. So let's just put it back to the conductor position. And now let's just see. Let's go to another, let's go to another venue. And I'm just, like I said, I'm learning so much about this. So let's go to the, so this is it's Mir Pro 3D. It's from Vienna Symphonic Library. So it's Vienna Mir Pro 3D. And it just takes the idea of immersive audio and mixing just for me to an amazing level. Okay, so let's go to the Teldex. So this is the Teldex studio, and you can see they just go to so much detail to represent these spaces. And so now the piano is sitting kind of like off to the side. So let me get this a little bit. Let's see if we can get this a little bit larger here. We can see. Yeah. So here's the same piano, but in the Teldex studio. And let's see, let's check out the dry wet. And I've just been experimenting. Okay, now let's take it. Now you can really hear it now. And we can just bring that wet signal back down. And we can move this right in front of the conductor position. And you can put a vocal in there. You can put any audio track. It can populate in here, and that you can put an ensemble in here, a rhythm section, and be able to pull these around to all of these different rooms. And here is the Festhaus. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's just incredible. And let's say we want to put this, and I've got the cardioid, the wide cardioid mic, and let's see. And then we've got different profiles that we can use. Let's just use the cardioid. And we can just reposition the piano. Let's put it over here on this side of the stage. And then we can move the mic back into the center section here. To make it farther away, or we can come up a little bit closer where the conductor would be. Yeah, so let's just check out one more room, because there's so much going on. We've even got mystic spaces, and this is a church founded in 1346. And let's load that up. Yeah. So look at all of the detail that they go into. And so we've got the piano placed over here. So let's put it right there near the mics, and let's listen. We can move it over here. I tell you what, I didn't think about doing this, but let me do this. I'm going to go ahead and put, I'm going to put the, I'm going to put it in my mic channel. Hey, and here I am. Here I am right here. So I can sing in front of you. Oh, yeah. La, do, do, all creatures of our God and King, lift up your voice and let us sing. Oh, praise Him, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. And I can even increase the stereo width. Great is. So it's like I'm standing in front of this altar here, and it's going into this beautiful space. And I've got the piano sitting over here. Yeah. Great is thy faithfulness, O God, my Father. There is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou changest not, thy compassions, they fail not. As thou hast been, thou forever will be. Let's see. Okay, yes. Oh, the hot spots. There we go. Oh, let me put myself at the organ. Yeah. So now I'm singing from the back of the church and playing the piano at the front. I never thought about doing this. Okay, let's go to let's see. Okay, let's go to another room. I told you this was gonna get crazy. This was gonna get absolutely crazy. Okay, let's go to this control room, the Orff studio, and this is in the funk house. Right here. Okay, yes. So I was way up in the church. Wow, listen to that. Okay, so now if you let me zoom in here. So I can walk around the studio. Now I'm going in the back corner here. Now I'm going to walk across the back wall, and I'm over here. And then now I'm coming towards the front here. And now I'm right under the mics. So that is incredible. So the thing is, I could have multiple vocal tracks and they would be populated here, and I can place them in these rooms like this. And so this is a perfect dry studio. It's incredible. Yeah, this is a little bit drier. Okay, let's see. Let's put, yeah. Okay, so now when we adjust the wet ratio, you can hear some of the reflections in the studio. Dun, dun, ba, da, da, bum, da, da, do, dee, 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 do, 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 ba. That's amazing. That's amazing. Now you're not gonna be able to get me out of this. And one, okay, let me see. Let's go back to the dry and listen to okay, now what is amazing to me is the latency. Having this kind of convolution effect on an insert, and I'm doing this live. I'm monitoring the vocal live so I can kind of hear the feedback. And there is just very well, there's really, I can't tell much of a latency there. Um, and I guess I like to run low buffer sizes. And so let me just check. Yeah, I'm running like at a 256 buffer size on this Arturia. And the Arturia, I think this is, yeah, this is the new Mini Fuse 4, and I really have enjoyed using that. So I'm running 48K, 24-bit 48K audio, and so that's really amazing. Okay, let's go to it. Just another one of the big rooms. Let's go to this. Let's go to this this concert house. Let's go to the concert house. Yeah, look at that. Dun, 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 dun. And let's put the piano. Let's put the piano back over here and try that. Dun, 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 dun. Da, da. Now let's see. There's the voiceover. This is my Father's word to my listening ears. We need a bigger house, but see, you hear the reflections of that. Let's, oh man, let's go back to this. Let's go back to this one. This is my Father's word. And let's put a secondary mic in there. Oh, to my listening ears. La da da da. Let's turn the secondary mic on. Da 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 da. Gives a little more depth. The music of the Spirit. This is a little darker room. The music of the spheres. And we can EQ the room if we want to take up that little 200. Da 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 do. La da 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 da. Let's smooth myself back here. La da da da. Da 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 da. La da 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 da. Yeah, that is amazing. It's amazing. It is amazing. So, so that's just a taste of Mir Pro 3D, and I'm not going to close this because we might come back to it later. But yeah, one of the other things that that they're working on is partnering with GPU audio, and that is going to be able to allow you to use your GPU card, the graphics processing, to take some load off of the CPU. And frankly, for what we're doing all of this live, and I'm just, I'm really amazed we've not had any kind of crazy things happen with breaking up and stuff. But yeah, this is just the beginning, and this is just the beginning for me to just to discover more about this. But again, we go back to the reason Pianoverse is so dry, because we can put it wherever we want to put it, and that's what makes it so powerful. And not only can we put it in an amazing, I'm going to go ahead and just turn off the Mirror Pro for the mic and Pianoverse, because what we can do, if you've got other effects, there are other convolution effects out there, and this one comes with Unify. And Unify, this is a free convolution effect, and we can plug that in. And this is just such a huge room. And it has so many crazy convolution effects built in here. So this is called Ambient Dreams, and it's a impulse response. And this is still the Bösendorfer. And this is free with Unify. If you purchase Unify, it comes with the Klangfalter, which is a free open source impulse response player. And then of course we've got Black Hole. So even with all of the amazing effects that come with Pianoverse, the very fact that you can mix it with so many different things that you have, if you can, it really gives you the ability to just shape it any way you want it, with the internal effects and with your external effects. And then we've got our good friend Shimmerverb here. Let me pull that up. I love Valhalla effects. Yeah, this is a little bit of Shimmerverb. So whatever effects you have, because Pianoverse is dry, you can just make it whatever you want. It's just beautiful. Love it. But let's just take a look at some of the effects built in, and there are a bunch. And we've got a Shimmerverb actually built into Pianoverse. We can blend that. And this is built into Pianoverb. Pianoverse. And then we can do the convomorph. Now, convomorph is crazy. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to the master. Yeah, there we go. We can go in between. We can go in between two different types of convolutions. So we've got aquarium. Let's go to particles and let's choose a rhythmic. And then we can modulate these. So see, I can move it back and forth, or I can assign an LFO to that. So let's do that. So I'm going to assign LFO1 to the A and B mix, and now you can see. And we can slow the rate down, so it's going back and forth between those. Now let's put the shimmer verb back on there. It's amazing what you can do. And I'm just touching the surface of what you can do with these. And I think it's very versatile, just because they started with just focusing on just getting the pure sound of these pianos. And there are other pianos coming out, and you want to make sure that you stay tuned for those, because I can't wait to see those as well. Okay, so I think okay. But then when you just strip it back down, yeah, so this kind of concludes this particular trilogy of Into the Pianoverse, Across and Beyond the Pianoverse. Yeah. Yeah, so thank you to ikmultimedia for letting me have this amazing adventure. That's great. So we'll come back to that on the, I guess I need to adjust the spring sensitivity on that pedal to keep it, when it's released, that it'll just stay up, because it's so touchy, so touchy. So, wow, hallelujah, we made it. We made it through that. So There is so much going on in the world of virtual instruments, and I just have a hard time keeping up with it. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a couple of quick trips of what I call them, and then we're going to get into some other things. Yeah, you guys make sure, if you enjoy the content and that kind of thing, man, make sure you subscribe and just like. I mean, I really enjoy being able to come and do these joyful journeys with everybody. It's just such a fun time. And, you know, the community that we have here is so amazing, just so many wonderful musicians. And I just really appreciate all of you. And so, but if there is a video or a live stream or something that you really like, if there's something, you just reach out to the developer and say, hey, I saw it on Simeon's channel. That kind of helps give us a little boost, and it's always appreciated, and it lets them know that that you're watching and enjoying the content. So let's go on a couple of quick trips. And the first one, let's go ahead and take a look at Sound Iron. I love Sound Iron's instruments. They really come across in a fun way. And this is their latest harpsichord. And let's see, let's go check this out. They're very reasonably priced, and let's see. And it's just such a fun thing to play. And I just pulled up the basic, so we just have just the one layer activated. Here we go, and we're Baroque again. And if I'm correct, you know, the blue keys are right here in the middle, and then we've got the green, the turquoise, the lighter. So the darker blue keys are what was actually sampled, and then they've stretched them out. So the turquoise keys represent the more stretched out. So layer one, we've got close mic position at the bridge. We've got the soundboard. And we've got the ambience layer, and then subsynths. They give us some really cool things that we can just layer these on. And so I'm gonna go back and let's just do the close mic on layer one, layer two. Let's do the far mic, and then just gives us. And again, this is very dry. This is a very dry captured harpsichord. And let's see, we've got plenty of effects, and let's put on the reverb. Very cool. And we've got some performance effects. And let's go to the harpsichord. And I like that they give us the standard samples and harpsichord things, but then they give us these custom effects that take it to another level. And let's see, there was something that, okay, clouds of synth. Now this is a custom effects preset. And let's take a listen. And this is using the ambiences, layer one, layer two, another ambience. And yeah, so we've got all kinds of ambiences layered here. That is huge. Believe it or not, Eric, yeah, this is the harpsichord. But as Sound Iron does, they take the harpsichord or whatever core instrument they're sampling and they take it further. So the ambiances that are included are derived from the harpsichord samples. And we can go ahead and take one of the layers. If I can find my mouse here, here we go. So let's take one of the layers, which is an ambient, and let's put the close. We've got a little popping. I think it has something to do with the sustain pedal sending out all of the continuous data. But that's amazing. That is amazing because yeah, this is the harpsichord, but Sound Iron takes things a little bit beyond what you would intend them to be. So let's just check out a couple more with these. Okay. So this is the octaver. Okay, yeah, Yvette. Let's see. No, so let me just see if I can show you a quick something that might help. Um, Let me show you something that might help. So, sometimes it's hard to get things initially set up, but once you have it, you should be able to go back and just do it one time. And so if you've downloaded all of the sounds that make sure you know where you put those sounds. So with me, I've got my sounds on different SSDs. So um, if you go into the settings cog here, it's going to open up this screen, and this is where you can set up some of the different parameters. So what you want to do, you want to go to the sound content, and you want to make sure that you are pointing this folder to where you're. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull the desktop up. Yeah, you can see that this is all of my storage, and so I've got PianoVerse stored on my L drive, and this is an NVMe drive, but I've got a PianoVerse content folder here, and that's where I'm going to point it to. So I'm going to select I'm going to select the folder, and then it'll show up here. So go to that setting and make sure that that is pointing to where you have the content. And then once you do that, go ahead and rescan, and this will go ahead and go through and catalog that content. Let me show you one more thing while I'm doing this. So let's go to the product manager. Yeah, this is a little tech support here. So let's go to the come on, where'd you go? Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, so here is the product manager. Same thing goes. You want to make sure that yeah, you can automatically authorize, and then you can have a downloads folder. And I've got this on a large external drive where I can just pull the downloads there. And now if you want to go to sounds, and let's see, let's go down. Yeah, lots of stuff in here. So let's go down to the, where are they? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I've got the PIANOVERSE Black Diamond, for instance, and it's installed, but I can go to more options, and you see this install to. So I can click that, and then I can browse, and I can install it to another location. Um, that way if you're running out of space, then I can just reassign that. So I can say, you know, PIANOVERSE content, and you can see it's 125 gigabytes here. And then if I select that, that's where it's going to install it to. So go to more options, and you can say install to, and then you can point it to what another drive that you want to install it. But make sure your downloads folder can be set here, and your downloads folder and your content folders can be in separate places. So that's the way I have it here. So I hope that kind of helps with some of that. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, check that out. Yeah, yeah, and I think Amazon Prime's having some specials on SSDs and things. So yeah, and Yvette, if you have any questions or whatever, feel free to contact me through a comment, or that would be good. Yeah, it is very easy. So it'll just work with whatever keyboard you have. I just this the Privia PX7000 has the option to connect a variable sustain pedal. It's got a 3-pedal controller, just like the SL88 Grand. But you can have whatever pedals that your keyboard supports, it'll recognize it, because it's just sending out MIDI data. So you shouldn't have any trouble doing that. Yeah. Yeah. 4 TB. Yeah. And it's just like when we're talking about terabytes and stuff, years ago, it was like a floppy disk was like only could hold like one megabyte of data, or 720K or whatever. It's just blows your mind that we're talking about terabytes and petabytes and all of those kind of bytes. But yeah. And then the mod wheel is mixing between the A and B layer. It reminds me of Manhattan Transfer, Mannheim Steamroller. So that is a lot of fun. And if you want to pick up one of Sound Iron's instruments, you can always use the code Praise Tracks to save a little bit more, and that just kind of helps to support the channel in a small way. And we've seen Mannheim Steamroller a couple of times, and it's a lot of fun. Wow, that's a lot of fun. Okay, so let's take another quick trip. And we might not get to everything today. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's take another quick trip because I have to show you. This. So this is a new instrument from a company that I really enjoy working with, and that's Sonic Atoms. And Sonic Atoms has come out with several instruments for Halion and Halion Sonic. And their latest instrument is the Navia harp. And this is a beautiful, let's see what we've got here. And we are in the United States. Okay, I'm on the purchasing page because they have just released a free edition of this beautiful harp. I'm going to have the links in the description. So make sure that you check that out. But let's just pull up Sonic Atoms. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to go to Fast Spring. We want to go to their main website. And let's see if this works. Yeah, so this is the Navia harp. And this is another beautifully recorded harp. And man, and so they've captured what's called particles, different playing techniques, and plus the pure harp itself. And this works in the free, let's see. Yeah, I think it does work in the free Halion Sonic player. Let me double check, but I'm sure it does. Yes, so it does work in the free Halion Sonic 7 player. Make sure you have the latest version of Halion Sonic player, and that'll make sure that you can enjoy this beautiful instrument. So I'm just going to play through this a little bit. You've got a little grid here that assigns it to the different key zones, different articulations. So what I'm going to do, just the blue key, let's just kind of hear what that does. We can go through and select the same particle. Eric, this is the full version. I'll show you the free version as well. I've got that loaded here. And then you can spread those articulations out. You've got different mic positions that you can load. This is just the close mic, and then we've got the particles. that's a little distant. It's just got such a beautiful tone. Just a little piano, just pull a little piano in here. And I have to do this. I have to do this. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the Synchron Duality Strings Sordino. Hopefully we can get the Sordinos here. Yeah, so I'm going to pull up the Sordinos. I've got the piano, little bit of piano, and the harp. Let's turn the little. Those particles, those moving. And again, this is the Navia harp, Synchron strings, Duality, Sordino, and some of the Casio piano. Ah, my goodness. Yeah, that's so beautiful. So I'm going to turn down the... yeah. It is heavenly. I'm going to close the... yeah, it's just gorgeous. And then we can go just select some more. We've got, you know, he's given us different mixes. And so we've got the particles in solo mode, where we can mix the 3 mic positions, the close main in the room. It's beautiful. Now, then of course we've got the regular harp. And here we have the 3 mic positions available. And he's given us effects, tape delays, that kind of thing. And let me show you the free version. And the free version gives you just the regular. So you have the main mic position, and you have the same effects and that kind of thing. But this just gives you the basic harp. Let's see. Let's go with the tape delay a little bit more. Let's increase the tape delay time. Let's do a little bit more and turn the feedback down a little bit. So that's beautiful, and that is free. This is the free Navia harp from Sonic Adams. So make sure you check out the links in the description on that, and download the free version. If you've got Halion Sonic 7, it is definitely something that is very beautiful. And check out the other free instruments that Sonic Adams has for Halion Sonic. They have quite a few other free instruments. They've got the novel piano and then the Navia harp. Novel piano, it will surprise you how amazing it sounds, and free. So make sure you check out Sonic Adams for that. Okay, man, I think we can do this. I think we could do this. Okay, boom, here we go. So yeah, so GForce and Oberheim once again are just knocking the doors off, because now we can have our very own OBX right here, sitting here. And so, excuse me, I'm getting all choked up. So let's see. Got a couple of cool synths this week that dropped, and hopefully we can take a look at both of them. Yeah, I think that's what they listen to how fat that is. Yeah, it says not in any rush, and so that's what it's got to be. Yeah, so let's see if we can do some oh man, let's see. Let's see, keys. Let's see. They wouldn't have put that in here. I don't know. I'm just gonna type this in and see what happens here. Okay, no, they won't. They don't have it in here. But let's just see if we can pull up the. Okay, let's just see. Let's just go to all. Yeah, crowning. Let's just. It's just dripping. It's just so beautiful. Okay. know, they've got a lot of these fat monophonic where they're stacking the thing is, it's just like you hear the character. It's just incredible. Okay, let's see. Okay. I just get overwhelmed at these synths because there are just so many things going on with them. Let's see what we've got. Let's see. And all the modulation. And one thing that they've done, they've given us 4 macro controls. And this is the official. This is like an official Oberheim OBX, because you know, GForce and Tom Oberheim have been working together for the past few years, and there are some really cool videos that GForce has interviewing Tom Oberheim, talking about their partnership and talking about like some of the Oberheim type of things. Okay, so Candlelight. Absolutely. Yeah, if Tom would have never signed off on that unless it was him. Unless he had something to do. Yeah, you know what? I actually I think I have that I've got that I thought I had it favorited, but let's see. Heavenly Pulsar, there we go. And I like being able to That's nice. Let's see what the macro controls do. That's really cool. I'm trying to find that that one okay, like hits. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's like let's go to keys and go to aggressive. Oh. That's a little close. It's got that little wow, you know. wonder where that is. That's on the, it's gotta be, okay, yeah, let's see, where is the glide? I can't see, where? I'm looking for the glide. Okay, where is it? Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm not seeing it. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm looking. Hey, Justin, where is the glide? Okay. Reverb, filter, envelope, voice settings. Okay. Gee, I can't believe I can't find that. Okay. Yeah, Justin, where is the glide? If you see the glide, okay, let's see. Arpeggiator, oscillator. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we'll find it. We'll find it. We'll find it. We'll find it. Okay, let's just go to another. Let's just go to another one. Okay, let's go back to the keys and bright. But it's huge. Let's see. Okay, I see it. I see it. Okay, so let's see. Now, where what oh my gosh. Where did we get? Now I can't remember where I can't remember where we were. Oh my gosh. That is so funny though. Okay, that is hilarious. Okay, let's go back to keys. There's a. Okay, yeah, thank you. We've got the guys in the house. This is the Polyportamento. Okay, let's go back here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so if I do the search, okay, here we go. It's just so rich. There it is. Yeah, there we go. See what the macro does. Yeah, that's just so iconic. That's incredible. Beautiful. Okay, let's just take a listen at a few more of these. Um, yeah, I would have never found that, guys. So thank you. Thank you so much. Let's go to Transwave. Yeah, that is so nice. Now I'm going to pull up a Rhodes on the Casio and just see what. Yeah. And again, this is the Casio Rhodes, and that Oberheim is just so, it's like so velvet or buttery, let's say, underneath. And then you get down. There we go. And let's go to a piano. I love the way that Oberheim, it just kind of comes and creates such a complex texture under there. That's amazing. So down goes the piano. That's amazing, beautiful. And I like so when you mouse over a control, you can see what it does there in the this is like a patch browser, but it's also an info bar type of thing. So we can select a control, you can see what its name is and the value. I think that is a really nice feature there. Let's just check out a couple more. Let's go to dynamic, and I enjoy having the patch browsers that helps us to find things easy. Strings of Love. Oh, piano again. put the piano back away. Wow. And velocity. And with the new keyboards coming out, more and more coming out with polyphonic aftertouch and amazing features, I'd love to just have that aftertouch and just dig in there and bring out more dynamics with that. But that's just a quick look at the OBX from GForce. And I want to thank them so much for just the amazing support sending this over. And also, if you have, I guess it's the SEM just got updated, make sure that you update that. Just a lot of wonderful things happening there. And especially with their partnership with Tom Oberheim himself, it brings just a level of authenticity to it. So thanks again. And thanks for being in the chat. It's always good to see the developers in the chat. I really appreciate it. So Brent, no, I have not. I have not. So, I mean, if somebody wants to reach out and say, hey, I want, have Simeon check those out. I'd love to do it. But okay, so let's just, I think we can do this. So we go from one iconic synth to another, and because it just keeps coming. And this is one from Cherry Audio, and this is based on a Korg. I guess it's a Korg. They only made 50 of these, I think, and so it is. Let's see. Let's go here. Yeah, only 50 units were made back in '77, and we're just going to play through a few of these sounds. And thanks to, I guess, their partnership with the Electronic Music and Education and Preservation Project. Say that fast a few times. So let's just dive in and okay. So 25, and that's. But see, that's the beauty of these companies like GForce and Cherry Audio and so many others, that they allow us to basically have these they're preserved digitally for us to enjoy. So let's just pull this up. And I've really been fascinated by this. It's just like I'm looking. I've got a monitor. I've got a monitor sitting here. If you can see the Skycam, I'm able to kind of see what's going on here. But I'm looking and I'm seeing this behemoth control panel in front of me, and it's just amazing. And what really intrigues me is that I can grab a patch cord and literally just plug it into something else. You hear what that just did? And it invites you to jump in and grab one of those wires and plug it in somewhere else. And let's plug it in somewhere. And see, when you unplug it, it lets you, it only will illuminate the jacks that you can plug it into. Let's plug it into the sample and hold. Now that's the sample and hold. Let's speed that up a little bit. And then we've got their built-in effects, the reverb. Yeah, let's check out a couple more presets. I do have some kind of favorited. Uh-oh, let's back that. Let's back it down. Let's see, where's the volume here? Dum, 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 dum. Like a little clavinet. Let's see, Excalibur. I dub thee. And then the gain, yeah, the gain seems like it's that's fun. That's a lot of fun. The thing I like about these virtual synthesizers is that it just invites you to reach out and take a grab hold of a control, move a patch chord. And you can tell by the other virtual synths that each one has its own personality. Each one has its own DNA, its own personality. Just very fat. Island of Solitude. That's really a lot of fun. Okay. And let's see what we've got some more. It's got a little juice to it. And I've got a pitch wheel over here that you can't see. Yeah, so I've got the pitch wheel. And the modulation is on the second slider, CC1. That's fun. Interstellar chatter, and look at the patch chords here. Hello, may I connect you? So you can go nuts with some of the things you can do, but just experimenting with all of these different patch chords and parameters. It's just an amazing adventure. Staggering brass. And the thing is, note, these are not samplers. These are virtual recreations of hardware in digital, modeling the physical hardware in creating a digital representation of it, down to the circuit level. So make sure you check out check this out. Check it out. And I think make sure you follow Cherry Audio's channels and that kind of thing, because I know that they're going to be showing a lot more of this. And GForce as well. Make sure you subscribe to their channels and just enjoy the beauty that is just in these beautiful instruments. Mike, so good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Just appreciate it so much, and have a great time. Those of you that are over the sea, just blessings to you. Blessings to you. Okay, I think we can do this. So the last thing I want to show you is the latest from Vienna Symphonic Library. Now, it's been a little while ago that we had talked about the duality strings. Now, duality strings is a very interesting approach, because they are literally taking two complete two string sections, and one is in Synchron Stage A, which is the larger stage, and the other is in the smaller Synchron Stage B. And so you get the expansive sound of the Synchron Stage A, but you get a more intimate sound and closer sound in Stage B. But they're playing at the same time, and that gives you the ability to blend and mix. I want to just play the regular first, and then we can kind of listen to the difference. And I may have too many mics open. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the bright, and yeah, so every time you turn a mic on, it literally adds, it just is exponential in the amount of voices. I'm gonna turn the ribbons off too, but we'll come back to those. But this is just the regular. No, it's not. I am so sorry. So let's go to this. Oh, this is the regular and Sordino merged. Okay, so let's do this. I'm so sorry. So let's go to the regular, and let's do the full range 2D. Yeah, we'll be able to hear. Yeah, now this is the regular. Now let's just solo just the smaller section in Studio B. And now let's solo just the Studio A strings, the room mix and the mid. And then we can mix them together. And that's what makes the magic happen. This is still the regular. I just want to give you an idea. Now let's load the Sordinos. And Sordino means muted, so it's a mute that they place over the strings, and what it does, it just gives it such a beautiful, glassy type of, let's see, it's like a glassy sound. And let's do the performance legato, and this is all the sections. Let me reset my audio engine. Get a little pop every once in a while. But listen to how beautiful that is. Yeah, it is. I've got so much loaded in here. It's when you get so many mic positions going at the same time. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's do that. Let's see if that works. Let's go to the mix and let's see. Okay, I'm not sure I'm seeing the compressor in the mixer. Okay, so we've got, let me see what we've got. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. So let's take those off. And I think it could have something to do with sending the sustain pedal messages. I don't know. But listen to that. You can. That's what I'm just fell so much in love for. I'm going to pull up the ribbon mics and turn off the A mix, and let's just listen. Let's just listen to the ribbon mics in stage A. And let's bring the dark mix in from Studio B. And you hear how the definition just kind of I'm sorry for the got something going. Yeah, just got something going on here. Let's just say something here. Yeah. Listen. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I need to kind of do a de-bloat. I need to work on doing a de-bloat. That's amazing. It just melts me. I mean, I'm just like, I can hear when I hit the sustain pedal that's when some of the crackling comes in. So I need to, yeah, it's happening. Yeah, the crackling is happening when I'm hitting the sustain pedal. Because since it's variable, it's sending a bunch of now no sustain pedal. I've got sustain pedal itis. Now see, no crackling now. Yeah, it's smooth. As soon as I touch the sustain pedal, there it goes. Now let's just check out the shorts. Okay, let's see. Soft release. So we've got the performance legato, normal release, soft release. Okay, so that yeah, I think that's yeah, sustained pedalitis is I've been trying to break myself of that, but I'm notorious for loving to hold down the sustain pedal. Yeah, let's check this out. Now this is using the soft release. Now let's hit very soft release. I still hear it, but that's my sustain pedal is that variable, so it's just sending out that flood of. But let's just take a listen to some of these other. No sustain pedal. And this is still using the ribbon microphone. Let's go back to the mid mic. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's just try this again. Staccato, maybe. Okay, let's see. Do I got something soloed? Okay, I don't know. Okay. So for some reason, I'm not. Oh, you know what? I bet you. I bet you I don't even have the. I was trying to download a few of these. And I bet you I don't have the. Okay, I've got the A main. I must not have downloaded the A mid mic position. Okay, so let's see. Okay. It's just beautiful. Let's see, we got performance and mix. Let's go to some of the trills. Let's go to the major third trills and let's go legato. That's really cool. And pizzicato, let's do the regular. Then we got Collegno pizzicato. They smack it there pretty hard. And here again, you've got that Studio B. That's very dry, very close. And we'll go back to the regular and take a listen to that again. So having the closer studio and you blend it in with the larger, it just helps things to be a little more focused, I guess. And they're being conducted together. So the section in Studio A and B are watching the same conductor, so they can perform as a cohesive section. You know, the sections are more cohesive because they're communicating with each other. That's gorgeous. Then we've got glissando. and they're performed so it sounds great. It sounds natural. It's just beautiful. And let's go to the glissando tremolo and just listen to that. Beautiful for getting some detail. We've got some runs. We've got octave runs, and we can choose the key. Let's go to C major. And these are real, these are not sequenced, they're performed. We can go the octave or the fifth, third, major or minor, or Phrygian. Yeah, let's do the fifth and do it in a different key. Let's do C sharp major. Just beautiful. And you have so many ways to set up the Synchron player with key switching and with your controllers to get the best out of this. So let's go back to the let's go to the espressivo with the vibrato. You've got different levels of vibrato. We'll go back to the performance legato, and I've got it on the espressivo. So I think that we can get an idea of how just beautiful these are. Again, the consordinos in any section just kind of just melt. They're so emotional and delicate. And I'm just playing, I'm playing the full ensembles, I'm just doing what I do. But you have the, yeah, Frank, this is the full version. The full version gives you those extra mic positions. They give you the, oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm playing the full version with the bright mix, and the ribbon mics are part of the extra mics added to there. So 395 euros is for the standard version. Wow. Yeah, right now is just have the standard mics. But it's just gorgeous. It is gorgeous. And I was playing a little bit of Sunrise Sunset. That was, yeah, we'll have to get to the bottom of my sustained pedalitis. Yeah, it's definitely sustained pedal related, but we're gonna get to the bottom of that. Now this is just the Hamburg. No, yeah. So thanks everyone for joining me. Thanks to VSL. Just such great, great friends and supporters of the channel. And I just thank you, Ben. Maybe we can do a one-on-one Windows troubleshooting or something. But I so appreciate it. We've got so many more adventures ahead. And we just need to remember those in the world that are suffering and in the middle of the crazy things going on in this world. We just send our prayers and our love to them. And it's always such a great joy to be with all of you. And I cannot wait to see you all again real soon. And until that time, I just wish you all blessings and to stay joyful. Even when things don't seem joyful, we are patient and hope and joyful in the times of trouble that we don't understand, I guess. And the joy somehow, if we have a little bit of it somewhere, it will help us to get through. And we can take our joy and comfort one another and comfort each other. So, such a great joy. So until next time, again, this is Simeon saying stay joyful, and we'll see you next time.